Hello, if you're a marketing professional, business owner, or have an interest in marketing, these videos are designed for you. I go live each Friday afternoon, sometimes between 3 and 4. Try to always keep it under 5 minutes and just give a topic for the day or several topics. Today, we want to talk about AI. It's kind of the newest thing, and I want to really hone in on your Google search results. Um, Google will be using AI to actually return search results. So a lot of what we've known about Google will be changing, and a lot of what I've learned has been released directly through Google. So it's not secondhand or guessing as to what may happen. So what we think is AI may be one of your, or the way they're describing it to us is AI may be one of the top search results. But within there, if let's say AI use what I say on my videos, we may see that it references the Mansell Media website or our YouTube channel or whatever as a source or like an organic search result. So it will change the game as we see how that works and what works. And one thing that we think will be more important than ever is what we talk about is your domain authority or your DA score. And a lot of that is, are you referenced on other websites? So, if you have a private investigation company, you have a great website, and then other people may reference your blog or link to you, that makes you relevant. That raises up your domain authority score. And that's what Google looks at to look and see why they should serve your website up in the search results or even use your website to generate some of their AI content that they're serving. In this case, if somebody Googled a private investigator. So it's changing quickly. I know that will change. I feel confident talking to y'all about that. If Google search results and SEO, things of that nature are very important to your business, this is something that I've been spending a lot of time on. One other thing that I want to hit on is how technology is changing is geofencing. We have used geofencing now for many years, but when it first came out, in all honesty, it wasn't great. So let's say you wanted to geofence Home Depot. You probably were picking up the business next door to them, and a good chance you were picking up the street in front of them when you geofence them early on. Through the years, it's gotten much, much, much better. But on geofencing, and we don't even call it that as much anymore, we can now, even with inside Home Depot, we're getting to the point where we could target the paint department. So if Benjamin Moore, I think that's in the brand name paint, if they wanted to run an ad for the local Rebel hardware store for everybody that bought paint in Home Depot, we can do that. We also now have the technology to go back 6 months and target everybody that went in Home Depot and Lowe's. And I'm just using those two as examples. It could be any business if you wanted to target everybody that went in Walmart. But the difference there is Walmart, you don't know exactly why they're in there if you're capturing the whole store, where if you're after a do-it-yourselfer type person, somebody wants to do their own repairs or buy their own plants, Home Depot kind of really narrows down on that. We also have fenced in certain festivals because maybe another group has a festival coming up, in the future. So that's a little bit on geofencing and how that technology has changed. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm fixing to hit the 5-minute mark. But one thing I did want to share as well, if by chance you were still tuned in right here, is that we will be hiring for a sales rep, outside the office sales rep. In addition to Mansell Media, I also own 10 newspapers that also have digital properties as well, websites, e-blast, social media. So we're looking for a sales rep and traditional print ad as well, but a lot of it would be the Mansell media side of things. And I see my counter is over 5 minutes. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to let y'all go. Please message me, text me, email me. Some of your comments are hilarious, and I appreciate that as well. But if you have serious questions as well as what should we talk about next week,